from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
Thanks for joining us on this week's BG24 News, our very first at-home edition. I'm Raylan Cleveland. The state of Ohio has been under a stay-at-home order for more than 20 days now due to the coronavirus pandemic. Most states have issued similar orders trying to stem the number of cases so hospitals do not become overburdened. The World Health Organization says there are 1.8 million cases across the world and 116,037 confirmed deaths. The CDC says the highly contagious virus has infected more than 562,000 people in the U.S. and killed 22,161. Here in Ohio, CDC confirms there are 6,518 cases and 248 people have died. Locally, the Wood County Health Department reported our county's first deaths from the virus last week. Today, 3 have died in Wood County. The Wood County Health Department says COVID-19 cases are expected to increase because of a new reporting practice. The department says they've received new recommendations that are advising probable cases are reported along with confirmed cases. A confirmed case is defined as a person with a positive laboratory result for COVID-19. A probable case is defined as someone who has not yet been tested for COVID-19 but is likely to have the illness because of proximity to someone with a confirmed case. They'd also be showing symptoms of COVID-19. A probable case must have no other diagnosis. In downtown Bowling Green, business owners are adapting to this new reality. Since Governor Mike DeWine's stay-at-home order was issued, restaurant owners are no longer able to have customers dine in. So one local owner is adapting his business to meet customers' needs during the pandemic. BG24 reporter Julia Moss and videographer Jennifer Sizdak are there with the details.
The coronavirus pandemic has been a cause for concern for everyone. BG24 spoke to one local small business owner who was willing to share his story. Patrick McDermott, co-owner of Everyday People, says he's been taking it day by day. The coronavirus pandemic has caused customer numbers to plummet with only takeout and carryout. Walking by, you can see all the booths empty with chairs blocking all access to the restaurant.
The pandemic has had a lot of effect on our business. We are probably running numbers close to 20% or less than what we used to see every day, but we've been forced to lay off our entire staff.
Although business is slow, Everyday People has adjusted their hours to make up for the lost business, and McDermott says he's patiently waiting for the next steps after this pandemic.
We've got the numbers written down. If we can get to this, we can start bringing somebody back on staff. If we can get to this, we can have somebody else come back. And it's just, as long as we can reach those milestones, we would like to bring our people home. It's really been a rough spot. We had a kind of busy Sunday this past weekend for the situation, the circumstances, and I was bouncing around like a maniac.
The new hours are 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Tuesday to Friday for lunch, and then open again from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. for dinner. On weekends, they are open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. with breakfast specials. McDermott says that all the local small businesses and restaurant owners downtown can get through this together. For BG24, I'm Julia Moss.
At BGSU, dining facilities and restaurants also had to change how they do business, and that means a loss of many student jobs. BG24 reporter Clea Ivory talks to students about how they've been affected since the switch to online learning.
Due to the coronavirus causing university officials to close BGSU's campus, student employees have lost their positions. I spoke with Market student employee Morgan Ward about the loss of her position.
We finally got the email that campus is closed, our job is no more, and it sucks because I've worked there for 4 years, so I didn't even get to say bye to people and talk to people. I still have stuff in a locker, and no one has answered me if I can even go back into the building to get like my shoes and my clothes that are in there. I don't think it's fair for university employees, but I know that this is sort of what has to be done in our reality. The coronavirus, it's bigger than we think, honestly. There's a lot of ins and outs, and people just don't really know what exactly is going on.
Before closing the campus, university officials took steps to make food service areas on campus more sanitary. The dining halls were no longer self-serve. Also, both Dunkin' and Starbucks discontinued taking customers' personal cups. Assistant General Manager of Dunkin', Deborah Plath, gave us some updates. She stated, Carillon Place, Carillon Marketplace, and Dunkin' are still open. Dunkin' is only offering carry-out and Starship. I also spoke with Tori Thomas, who is doing a paid work study on campus.
So due to COVID-19, I am no longer employed with doing my work study that helps me pay my bills, do my utilities, and pay my car insurance and stuff like that. So I no longer have that luxury. They said they only need essential staff and employees on campus, so I'm no longer employed there.
The closing of BGSU has been a monumental change for students on and off campus. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Kalia Ivory.
Going from normal life to being stuck in our homes for the last month has been a challenge for everyone. One BG24 reporter from Ohio gives us a rundown of how his life is treating him. In his vlog, Quarantined with Chaz McPeak.
What was supposed to be a fun-filled adventure on the campus of Bowling Green has quickly turned into a sanity-testing lockdown in our own homes. I'm Chaz McPeak, and I'm coming to you from my house in Kirtland, Ohio, to talk about the quarantine, how to deal with it, and how it has affected me. As of right now, the state of Ohio is under a stay-at-home order in which all Ohioans are urged to remain in their residencies until the whole viral situation blows over. The exceptions being those in need of medical attention or those requiring groceries. Aside from that, a list of essential workers has been made public to discuss which job locations can stay open through the pandemic and those which need to remain closed until the virus comes to pass. Personally, I got pretty lucky as a Giant Eagle worker, as grocery stores are pretty necessary. So I'm still working, let alone at a job I genuinely enjoy, but I will say things have gotten pretty crazy. Here are some pros and cons for you. Pro: I got a $2 an hour worker pay stimulus until the month of May. Con: we have very little anything on our shelves at the moment because of panic buyers swooping in early on and purchasing anything that even remotely resembled toilet paper, eggs, or ground beef. And sometimes all three. At once. This inevitably leads to me having to face a slew of complaints and angry customers who can't get the groceries they need because our shelves are empty. Moral of that story: don't panic buy, please. And don't panic, please. There are two extremes in terms of handling the virus as it stands. Those who are too afraid and those who are not afraid at all. Listen, of course you shouldn't panic and buy 30 packs of toilet paper from the store, preventing others from getting it as well. But you also shouldn't be strolling around the public right now without an ounce of care like a pandemic totally isn't happening right now. We all have loved ones that we want to keep safe, and some who happen to be either in the age range to contract the virus or are immunocompromised for some reason. Even if you don't care if you get it, you should care if someone you love gets it. In my case, it's my mom. My mom is immunocompromised, so I have to be extra careful. I come home from work and I go straight to the shower. I throw all my clothes in the laundry, and I wash my hands again afterwards, and every door is sanitized and the shoe stays in the garage. Whatever it takes to keep my family safe, I'll do it. In the end, though, it's a lot of strain that we're all pushing through. From house lockdowns to potential work to online classes, this quarantine is really, really busy, or it's really, really boring. If you're the latter, then take this time to pick up a couple hobbies, cultivate artistic talents, learn a new skill, play that video game you haven't had the time to check out, and spend some time with your loved ones. You're all under one roof anyways, right? You might as well get along. All in all, stay indoors. Keep yourself clean, and keep up your classwork. It's hard right now, but we can make it through it. You just gotta keep faith. This is Chaz McPeak, BG24.
The CDC says the best way to prevent COVID-19 is to avoid being exposed to it. Try and stay 6 feet away from people, clean your hands often with soap and water, use hand sanitizer when soap is not available, and avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth when you're around others. Use a cloth face mask to cover your mouth and nose. Cover your coughs and sneezes along with disinfecting surfaces often. For more COVID-19 updates, you can visit bgfalconmedia.com for all of your campus updates and everything we have for you guys. Thanks for watching from all of us here at BG24. We hope you're all staying healthy and safe at home. For you essential workers, thank you for sacrificing your time, your energy, and your health to make sure that we are staying safe. Until next time.